each shell to see a different facet of itself.
Whoa.
And now we're like, you know, we're coming to the point where like that process is coming to completion, and we're preparing to like step up to that next dimension and start like learning our lessons in the next dimension.
Nice.
And the whole concept of heaven and hell thrown down by the Bible, you create your hell here on earth.
That's right.
And heaven is what's waiting for you
That's
when we
right.
pass on to the next dimension.
We're transformed. Different word. Or
I've
fall asleep.
I've heard that
Or wake up.
we might actually be like growing extra chromosomes or something like this.
Yeah. Stem cells.
Yeah.
Stem cell is a little part of that. It's just you take the stuff and your body starts to reverse, but not your mind. It's like your body starts to heal itself. They have it, but they just don't want to put it out, man.
Oh, I
On
got
the shelf?
awesome news. A couple of weeks ago, I just heard this. Can't remember the guy's name. Put on a blog. There's a company that is prepared to mass produce and wholesale in the next couple of months, like by the end of December, free energy and anti-gravity machines. Technology that's been around for decades, scores of years, but they've kept it quiet. And it's about to be released to the general public.
When?
In the next couple of months.
I feel that. I feel it.
That's why they were pushing Google Wallet. That's why they're pushing. Iran is one of the last countries that doesn't have a Rothschild banking system. They're trying to push all this shit so that they can get as much as they can out of the system because they know it's about to collapse.
Good.
We're on our way.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah,
Thanks for that information. It's beautiful, man.
I'm super excited. It's coming. And I intend to be ready for that.
Good.
But I'm not like putting my attention on it. I'm putting my intention on it. My attention is still now. Because if I try and like decide consciously how everything's gonna fall together, I'm gonna be trying to force against the universe.
There you go.
You gotta like
You got a good angle on it, man. That's pretty good.
We've
You're
had a
very-
month to discuss all this and like, break it down into pieces and really try and think about how it's working.
Hot stuff, man. You're super in tune, by the way, to the going down or the going up of things, man.
Be going up with things.
Like the Federation, I was listening to some messages right from them, and they were saying that there's 3 ships going to be landing on Earth, like within the next short while. Like there's a stamp on it, few weeks. And here's the thing about it: they're only going to land in areas where where they know that the people are not afraid of that. So they've already worked that out, and that's why it's happening. I've already decided, man. I would love to find out where.
I heard that it hinges on U.S. elections. Like whether Obama gets in or whether there's Mitt
That's
Romney
true.
or whatever.
It's true.
If Romney comes in, they're just gonna land their shit.
That's true.
That's what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And Obama's like actually like trying to work for good. I've heard. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he is.
Yeah.
The Federation told me that. They told us that. They said Obama, he's supposed to lead us correctly,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I think so.
But the last minute, you never know. Sabotage. These people are very meticulous, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna play dirty. They'll try to play dirty.
I was looking at some pictures today online, looking up sacred geometries.
Yeah.
And the cathedrals
Yeah.
were based on the tree of life.
Cathedrals.
They were
Really?
designed based on the pattern of the tree of life. Which is, wait a minute, isn't that the forbidden?
That's right. You're touching
Now,
on
why
something.
was it forbidden from us? Because we forgot to use it for each other. We started using it for ourselves.
Wow.
Then it became the Tower of Babel. And everyone could talk to each other.
Okay.
Right? But they all decided, people decided that they were, if they had all these powers,
Yeah.
then that makes them equal to God. Or, you know, the universe, or what, the greater power, however you want to word this. And because of that, they built the power, and the universe took away all those powers because the universe is like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be using that to help each other, not help yourself. And now we're coming back to a time when we're helping each other. And like, Occupy was kind of a show of it, but
For real?
it was like a wake-up call. Like, wait a minute, who are we serving here?
You're saying it really good, man. You got it really nice, man. Just to emphasize it like that, it's pretty good, man. You can stand up in front of millions of people, and if they heard that, what you're saying, they would understand perfectly. Because I do.
Well, like,
It's serious.
Because I came from a background in like Christianity, so Christianity, the Bible, is just literally a history
Yeah.
of a group of people, right? With some like spiritual guidelines and stuff as to how to interact with, you know, fellow man and God and stuff. And that's what Jesus was all about. He was telling people like, look, I come to help you all.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we should be doing for each other, and that's what all his parables were about, is how to like interact for the better of like the whole group. And he said himself, all these things and more you can do if you just believe. Manifestation, when he turned those 5 fishes and 5 loaves of bread into enough to feed 5,000 people.
Yeah.
He manifested that shit. He's like, look, man, I can't make everyone here happy with just this.
Yeah.
He needs some more than this. And because he was doing it from a state of benevolence, because he was doing it to make everyone happy. It just works. Manifested. Energy healing. Like when he healed the blind and the lepers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all energy healing.
Better believe it.
And when he came back from the dead,
Yeah.
actually what happened was he fell asleep.
Wait.
And he went to the 4th dimension. He was like,
Exactly.
in the 4th dimension for a while. He was like,
That's right. Oh.
I should probably go back down there.
But he's not in physical, that's for sure.
I don't know about that last one. I just got
No, you said it right, you did. That's what happens. When we fall asleep at night, that's the light version. You want to get the heavy duty version, just get rid of the flesh, the body, and then automatically you're in the 4th dimension, like for good, permanently. You'd have to reincarnate to get back. That's how serious it is. Or unless you can just be like a ghost, figure.
guiding spirit.
Yeah. So he's yet to do anything about his crucifixion yet. Since it happened, the Federation let us know that he hasn't done a thing about it. He just left it alone. But what he said happened, like the forgiveness of sin. All of that stuff happened, but it's not like he's he's gonna come back to blast the guy that's killed him and all those soldiers. He's not that. He's not gonna do anything about that. So it's more like he's a nice guy.
Where does that fit into his grand scheme of things? Coming back with Passion of the Christ 2.
Yeah.
Crucify this.
I saw a symbol on a picture somewhere, like a wall, and it had him coming back with a gun, and he had the thorns on his head, and it says, he says, "I'm not going out like this time." It's something like niggas. I don't know. No, he didn't say niggas. He ain't going out like that this time.
Yeah.
Walking around with a gun. Whoever did that, it's pretty interesting. It's art, but we all know that he's not gonna come and do that. It's ridiculous. And if anything, it wouldn't be a gun. It would be a laser gun. Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Qigong. Just shooting energy bolts,
Yeah. For those who are opposing him at the last. That's understandable. Like, he's gonna come back, second coming, and he's still getting opposition. So I mean, if they shot at him, probably it would go right through him. But for the people that are here, that's who's gonna get hurt, if anything. If I'm just hypothesizing right this moment, he's probably gonna have to wipe them out for the ones that are trying to run away from the gangsters, man, and the freaking Rothschilds. No, we wouldn't work for your money. No, forget that, man. Jesus, no, there's a lightning bolt. Okay. That's the only way, man. Cold hard facts. Yeah, I'm not gonna be making that stuff up, man. That's the struggle. That's the threat, because I believe it's that real. If it's real. And I think the scriptures back it up. They said even up until the last moment, the dark forces of nature and who serve that are going to still try to make the attempt to hurt the children of light, man, and those people who really, really want to follow Jesus and believe in God and love him, man. We're going to get it up until the last second, I heard. So imagine that. That's hard to believe, but I really have to, take that serious myself. It can't be just like these, pseudo-Christians that, they just relax all day and chill in a way where it's like, okay, they're in their little confined space, maybe it's a house, and they're running in and out, but they don't do any justice by jumping in a gas car. And I'll say it again, that is a vehicle of mass destruction. And the nicest people are going to be Christians, but it's going to be too bad that one thing of destroying air, and that's what they do when they get into that vehicle, they destroy air that we all breathe. That's actually like going in contradiction towards what they believe and how they live and what they expect. Because if it says God is air, and that means just most of the world and people who get in it, and it's my brother, it's your sister, it's your uncle, they're the ones that are going to be dealt with. Yeah. I just have a hard time, thinking about that though, because they don't think so.
Yeah, they don't even think about it. It doesn't cross their mind.
My friend, this is my grief today, because when I walk out this door, I'm gonna see the nicest people inside the car, and they think they're responsible. They think that they gotta take care of the kids, but yeah, so do we all. But hey,
yeah,
you're not seeing, Anyways, it's sad to feel that. Sad, too many people that I know and see that are in that situation. It makes me sad that they don't believe it. It takes a lot away from me though, for me to really be comfortable around people like that. I just don't know why, man. But
that's why
I gotta come with you, man. I've been saying that forever, but honestly, well, I need to come back. I need to get there, man. Like honestly, dude, and it's been bothering me. And I think now that I got my laptop back, oops. I just think it's important, you know.